records that you need are properly kept and accessible. This is an important time, I think a watershed time, where it concerns the Recorder of Deeds office. And you know, my thought, and it was certainly I think one of the reasons that I was happy to hear that Alma was declaring her candidacy for this office is that it's more important than ever that the person that is in charge in that office understand the business model, what it's about. You've got to be adaptable. You've got to be flexible. I mean, you know, this metamorphosis is going to continue, but the essential job of the office has been and will remain the same as it was in the days when our predecessors transcribed those deeds and mortgages into longhand, large volumes like we have at the archives now. So I think it's particularly important now that the person that holds the position of Recorder of Deeds be a person who understands the business model of the office. And that's why I'm very happy this morning to introduce you to candidate for Sussex County Recorder of Deeds and my friend. And by the way, she's been doing this for a long time. I asked her earlier how many years, and she told me. And I did the math and thought, well, let's see. If you're 38, you've been doing it for that many years. You started when you were 10. Jim, I think you violated the child labor laws back then. But it's my pleasure and privilege to introduce to you Mrs. Alma Roach.
I am overwhelmed at the love and the presence of so many friends and co-workers today. I can't begin to thank you all for coming out to support me. I would like to acknowledge and recognize a few of our constituents who are here today, candidates themselves for public office. In row office for the Office of Register of Wills, we have Greg Fuller. From my home district, the 37th District Representative for this state, Mr. Frank Shade. Yeah. And representative from the 36th District, our own Russell McCabe. Yeah. And I don't know if I've missed anyone, and if I have, I kisses, I don't know. When I seriously looked into taking on this job, this office of Recorder of Deeds, there were several things that I had to get straight in my own thinking, and if it's something that I thought I could do, could I do something to make this office better than it is now, or is it something that I could do to serve and be a servant? So, with a lot of prayer, a lot of friends, here I am. What I would like to do as Recorder of Deeds is to be there for all of you on a daily basis. I would like to offer efficient delivery of all public service in that room in a friendly, knowledgeable manner, because to me, public service is number one. It's one of those things I think that technology tends to put to the wayside. There's not as much human touch, not as much human connection, and I want to bring that back to this office. The other is maintenance. The documents that are in this room basically are the history of land ownership in Sussex County. My property, your property. My documents, all of your documents. They are as precious to you as they are to me. If it's important to you, then of course it would be important to me. It's important that these documents reside in a properly preserved and accessible, manageable state. And as Recorder of Deeds, I would like to create an outreach where I'll start a new public forum to invite people to come in to become familiar with the records, to become familiar with how to retrieve the records properly, and also to learn how to read the documents. Sometimes people come in and they have questions because they just are not informed enough because of the language that they see. We had an incident last week where a lady came in and didn't understand why her name on the deed didn't receive a full tax bill. Well, in looking at the deed, it just was that she had 5 siblings and they each owned 20%. A rift in the family didn't allow for one deed. They each received one deed for 20%. To show her where that clause was in the deed was all she needed to see. A little one-on-one, a little understanding. And that is what I would like to offer. These are the things that are important to me. I have the knowledge, I have the experience, and I have the passion for the care and maintenance of these documents. So with your support, I would like to be your next recorder of deeds. Thank you.